Salam guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aaliyah Zealous and welcome to my October reset, which I am so excited about. Fall is my favorite season, the scents, the tastes, and I'm really excited to get everything in order for the month of October. So let's go.
I'm a diamond, not a piece of glass. Break my heart, you can kiss my ass. Walk away like I never knew ya. Got a new man, what's it to ya? I'm a diamond.
So to start off, of course, I have to get my space in order. So I light an incense and I kind of center myself because the first thing that I want to do is do a free journaling session. Now, I want to do this before anything else because I like to do like a brain dump and just get all of my thoughts and emotions down on paper so I can kind of have an emotional and mental clean slate without all of that clutter being inside my mind as I'm trying to go into my meditation session or go into my intentional journaling session. So yeah, I like to, in the morning, one of the first things that I do after getting up, cleaning up, washing up, grab my journal and do a brain dump. And I used to hate doing brain dumps in my journals because I love to get pretty journals and I love nice things to be in my journals. So I used to hate brain dumps because they would be so emotional and sporadic, and I would hate how my writing would look. It would look sloppy and fast in some places because I'm super emotional about just whatever I'm writing. And it could be a bit intense. And I used to be embarrassed and think that it made my journal ugly. And I'm so happy that I got out of that mindset. You know, a journal is a tool, and it's a tool for you to use for your best interest and for your best intentions. So being able to set that thought aside and actually use my journal in a more freeing way, even if my thoughts are ugly or even if my emotions feel ugly, it feels really good to get them down on paper. And it feels very therapeutic to get it down on paper, raw and unchecked, and know that it's just for me. It's just for me to release and have some catharsis in my day. So I was journaling about a lot because there's a lot that I'm releasing. I'm kind of taking a hiatus right now from a lot of things, from a lot of people, from social media, just so I can center myself and really get myself in the headspace for October, because I plan on really getting a lot of writing done, some of my projects done, and I want to have a clear head. Next, I'm going into my workout. For my reset, I decided just to do like a deep stretch. I usually do a lot of kind of intense workouts. I've recently gotten into Pilates, which I love. But at the same time, I've kind of fell back a little bit on my stretching, and I hold a lot of tension in my body, especially when I have anxiety or I'm stressed about a situation. And sometimes I'm holding it without even realizing it. And then the next thing I know, my shoulders are just tired and restless, or my legs are just restless. So I wanted to have an intentional stretching session to where I can really get those deep stretches in and really loosen up any stagnant tension and energy inside of my body. Please ignore that pile of laundry in the corner. We are definitely going to tackle that today. From my workout session, that is when I go into my meditation session. Now, since I've gotten all of those heavy emotions, intense thoughts out on paper, and now that I've kind of really moved my body and stretched out any tension in my limbs, I feel like I can finally sit down with a clear head and actually meditate intentionally without any extra thoughts popping up in my mind and without any extra tension lingering in my body. So This session, I just wanted to center myself, to take some deep breaths, and really set the intention to have a clear mind, a clear head. And I usually like to have a guide for this. I find that it's much easier to stay on track when I have a guide who can guide me through my meditation session, kind of someone who can gently hold me accountable for any wandering thoughts. Next, I go ahead and hydrate from all of that movement. I grab some water and I grab a little bit of a breakfast snack. I promise this is not all that I have. I'm eating cheese right now because I'm being a little bit lazy, but I do have like a second breakfast where I have a nice bowl of yogurt with walnuts and some almond butter and some fruit. So after that, I go to this health store called Health Unlimited. Me and my mom, we love this store. It just has so many goodies inside of it, especially if you're a health girly. It has so many healthy options inside of it, so many things that you've probably never even seen or heard before. So we love going to this store together. They have all of these candles. I didn't get any candles this time, but I wish that I did because they had these 100% beeswax candles that I love. Next time, I definitely will grab some candles. And they have so many incense, and I love incense. So I stocked up on my favorites, and I also got some tea. They have a wide range of tea as well. And luckily, they had the 2 teas that I wanted to try. So I grabbed those. So one of my absolute favorite incense is the Sacred Ritual incense. I don't even know how to describe it. It just smells so earthly and good. I grabbed the white sage and lavender. I don't usually get this brand of incense, but I thought I'd try it. I get the spiritual healing, which it smells very strong when it's in the package and a little bit stinky, but when you burn it, it's very grounding. It's something addictive about it. And then, of course, I had to get my staples, the blue Sacha Nang Champa incense, and then the regular black Sacha incense. And then I get the rhythm chocolate. It's like called functional chocolate with all types of different herbs and stuff inside of it. And I love this one. It's called Pause Your PMS Symptoms. It's really good when I'm on my menstrual cycle. And I got the Carefree chocolate as well. And that really helps to just ease your mood and gets rid of any anxiety and stuff. That makes me feel really great. And then the 2 teas that I wanted to try, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, Eleuthero tea and the Astragalus tea. The Eleuthero tea I saw on Pinterest, and I saw that it really helps with calming any type of stressful thinking and emotions, so I grabbed that. And the Astragalus I also saw on Pinterest. I saw that it was really good with boosting your immune system, especially your respiratory system. And I also saw some bonus things on there where it's supposed to help rebuild your brain barrier. Well, I grabbed that as well. And when I got home, I started boiling some water so I can make some of those teas. So while my water is boiling, I'm going to go ahead and get started on cleaning. So first off, I smudge my space. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I love smudging my space. My mom got me this bundle. She was actually gifted with this bundle of sage, and she gave one to me, and it has different colored rose petals on it. So I decided to burn that for the new month. And the reason why I love saging, or I love smudging, I say it all the time, it's because of the negative ions it releases that affects your brain or calms your brain. And the negative ions grab onto positive ions like dust, dander, all that icky stuff, clings onto them and pulls them out of the air, so you're breathing cleaner air. So I'm going to go ahead and smudge my space. And when I'm done, I just put out that smudge stick in a safe, what's it called, non-burning container, a safe heat-resistant container. Yeah, I just put it out in there, and I make sure it goes out completely before walking away. And while that sage is simmering in the air, I'm going to go ahead and do that pile of laundry that you guys saw piled up in the corner at the beginning of the video. I'm going to grab it and put it all in the washing machine. Now, while the laundry is laundrying, I'm going to tackle my bookcase. It gets very sloppy throughout the week because I'm always grabbing books to read or grabbing my journals, which are, you can see spattered in between them. And I have different journals, so I'm always grabbing them on the go and then I'm putting them back. And it can get a little bit messy, as you saw. So I want to take all of those off, clean and dust off my shelves, disinfect it, and then dust it off with a paper towel. And then I want to rearrange some of my books so they look nicer on the shelf. And yes, I do have like a couple of things just lying around, like different glass jars, which I do like keeping a couple on hand. Sometimes when I go to the Health Unlimited store that you saw, they do have loose herbs that you could put in a container, and sometimes I do like to carry those home and use those, whether that's like in a bath or I'm making tea and I don't feel like getting a box with extra herbs inside of it. So I do like to use those jars for different things like making lotions or oils and stuff. And then I am going to vacuum the floor, which isn't all that exciting. So after I vacuum, that is when my tea is ready, and I'm going to go ahead and make me some tea. This is one of my favorite mugs that my mom actually makes. She created the art on it, and she got it printed on mugs. It's so beautiful. This is my favorite one. If you're interested in a mug for yourself, I will leave a link in the description box below, just in time for the fall season. If you want to grab you a nice mug for your coffee, your tea, your hot chocolate, this would be a great one and a great gift for anyone who loves pretty mugs too. I'm going to try the astragalus tea this go round and put that inside of my mug along with my hot water and some honey. I think I also added an ice cube or two because I was impatient and ready to drink it, but it was still a little bit warm. And it was really good, very mild flavor, not strong at all, a little bit of a cinnamony and ginger flavor without the spice, if that makes any sense. It was very warm. And then I'm going to grab my phone and turn on my do not disturb. Like I said at the beginning, towards the beginning of the video, I'm really disconnecting from a lot of things and people right now. So turning on that do not disturb is essential for me to get some work done and just to focus and not be distracted. And then I'm going to grab my journal from the shelf and I'm going to write out my October goals for the month. So I love to do this every month, and I also do this every week. So for the every month one, I just write out my basic goals that I have. And I think for this month, I wanted to finish the draft for my third book in my Royal Jelly series. I want to finish the entire draft, so that's a goal for me for this month. I also have a goal to at least 6 videos. I think I have 8 in the queue, but upload at least 6 videos, so I have that as a goal. And then for my weekly goal setting, that's when I kind of break down each goal. So for the week, I would put the specific video that I want to upload, break down if I have to edit it, if I have to shoot it, making the thumbnail and everything like that. Break it down into little goals that I could get done for that week, so I can get the entire goal done, and then I'll cross it off for the goal for the month. So right now I am just writing my big goals that I want to accomplish for the month down, and that includes any money goals that I want to make, any spiritual goals, any personal goals, and things of that nature. And we have come to the end of the video. That is it for my October reset. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it relaxing or at least entertaining, or I hope that you got something useful from it that you can use for your October reset to really center yourself and get you in the headspace for a beautiful fall themed October. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.